Morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Ben and I are up in Grand Prairie, Alberta still, working away on the new sub restaurant here, sub place or whatever. But yeah, it's been going good, guys. Going good. If you remember what we had to do with the demising wall and all that, I'll give you guys a good rundown, and I'll show you some of the things I did with the framing here. Yeah, it's like every one of these jobs is like, it's just, man, oh man, it's getting more interesting and more interesting, right? We got to build this bulkhead from like HE double hockey sticks today. I'm gonna show you guys some of that as well. But yeah, if you're in the chat, make sure to hit that like button for me, and we'll get more of those notifications out. I appreciate everyone who's watching on the replays and hitting that like button for me. You guys are the best, man. Thank you so much. Let me turn the old camera around and show you what's up. So we have, like I was saying, this is a free floating wall, right? 12 feet high, 19 foot to the deck. I had some extra 6-inch track, so I ran that along at 12 foot half inch, right? So I screwed it in obviously as much as I could to the studs over there, and then I have these braces every 5 feet and one at the end. This is all T-bar back here at 10 foot 6, right? So this is all 10 foot 6 T-bar. So at the top there, I run the top track straight over to this wall with a little like a crupple type stud there to pick it up. Okay, so it's so strong. This wall is super strong, like it not going nowhere, right? So it's lasered in mint. And I still got to put the channel in. Okay, this is the channel, goes in at 4 and 8. Okay, that'll be one of Ben's jobs. And of course in the bathroom here, because insulation's going in here, so we're gonna get channel in here and this long wall. Okay, but no channel goes in the furring walls because it's gonna be loaded with plumbing. Yesterday I put the plywood on for the panel, the electrical panel. So there's a shelf that's coming out. Shelf coming out to somewhere here anyways, but yeah, anyways, the panel here, I got a center mark for him, and yeah, simple that. So that's for the electrical panel. I just come 1.5 feet off the ground, so it's like 6.5 feet long. It doesn't matter, it's good. Panels coming, electrician's coming today, that's good. So I got this drywall finished, right? I got the drywall finished here, and I just fire taped everything. So like, you know, like the corners and everything, I just fire taped it. I know it's an exterior wall, but there's no way we can get back in here with the lift after. So I just fire taped everything to be super safe. Okay. I think generally they like it to be that, like at least fire taped, right? And then this furring wall here, like you can see there, I just screwed a 12-foot stud to the back wall into the studs. Okay. And then I screw my top track to that. And again, at 12 foot half inch. Okay. Simple as that. Then just shoot your track to the bottom of the concrete and stud her out, right? I'm coming around here, okay? Another furring wall here again. I still had some 6-inch track, so I'm using that scrap, right? Full lengths, and again, 12 foot half inch up, and that picks up that furring wall. So now, I wanted to show you guys something. So with the delivery, the studs got all messed up. I can't, like, these are special order studs, right? So this building that was supposed to be only 18 feet high, but it's actually 19 feet. So the studs didn't go all the way up. What do you do? What do you do in that case, right? Well, I just kind of shot kickers to that I-beam there in the back, and that's so you can see I got three over there on that side. I got one in the middle for this bulkhead. The problem here now is I ran out of 12-foot studs, and this header now, my 10-foot studs won't work, right? So I needed to lower it down so I could use my 10-foot studs, right? So it's so silly, but there's a bulkhead. It's going to be hidden, right? And then you can see over here the same thing, okay? I got kickers to that I-beam shot in, okay? Right. So this is bulkhead. You got that line laser? I need the line laser. Okay, so this is the layout for the bulkhead, right, and the ceiling. So obviously the up vertical will be a bulkhead, and you can see all the junk in the roof up there. It's going to be interesting. So the first thing I got to do is try to figure out how to get this bulkhead built. But I wanted to kind of show you how crazy this is, dudes. Hey, and I want to actually reach out. Hey, Michael Daniels, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. It's been a long time actually since I got a super chat. Thank you so much, man. Very good. How are you, good sir? How are you doing, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Let me read that out. I love to finally catch you live. Yeah, buddy. That's great. I know I go live just random times because when I'm on site, because it's just like, oh, we're just trying to find out ways in between work, right? But good. I'm glad you're well, man. And thank you that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. You can see up at the top there the green line, right? Like that corner of the duct is going to be sticking out of the bulkhead. So it's kind of, you see all this iron and crap I gotta go around, and then even here, iron, like, holy cow, right? Like, it's so crazy, man. Hey, it's Friday night game night, isn't it, Michael Daniels? I'm gonna be there for sure tonight, guy. I'll be there. I'm gonna write a note down to remember. So, do you got my marker and my pen in my pouch? I'll just write MD, and then I'll remember. It's a game show night. We're at a hotel with my son. My 16-year-old son has been apprenticing with me this summer, so this is our last job before he goes back to school. We're 5 hours out of town up north, 4.5 hours actually, up north. Just write MD in my hand. MD? Yeah, small on the back of my hand. MD, and then I'll remember. Yeah, that works. Right on there. MD reminder for tonight's game show. Right on. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tackle it. What everybody should do is, when you're in a situation like this, is do what you can. Just get in there and do what you can. So we know for sure I'm going to be able to screw the stud to the wall and come off there. Okay, so I'm going to start coming out this way. I'm going to be able to put like a clip across here, come off here, and then up there I'm going to have to get super creative because this is all exposed. Right, this is all exposed outside here, right? This is the patron area, right? So there's no T-bar out here. So all painted and finished all the way up, right? So I gotta hide it somehow. So that's gonna be interesting. Double layer 5/8 done. Man, I sprained my finger pulling up these tops, man. Like, that's another thing too, with it being a foot longer, it's like, holy cow, man, like those are heavy tops. And the 5/8, like I don't have it in me anymore to do it. Like I'm so tired of 5/8. But yeah, Roxol. So Ben got the first 12 feet done back here. Roxol. So I got one more row to do. This side will be easier to drywall. I'm hoping to drywall, get the 12 stand up done today, and then come back do the tops tomorrow, and then before we go back to Edmonton. But what I need to do is I need to get this bulkhead built today. So I'm going to build this bulkhead here. And then I'm going to do the 1/2 inch on the front wall, and then I'm going to close the steel off, finish the drywall here, and then then I'm going to, once this side's done, I'm going to drive the lift out to the other side and just be leaving it over there. So when I come back, I can do the taping on that side, then come over here and start drywall taping over here. So that's my plan. Right on. I'll be coming back maybe by myself. I don't know. Maybe Mark will come with me. I'm not sure yet on what's going to happen. But yeah, you'll see what's up anyways. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything you see, please let me know, man. Like, you can kind of see this is another way to, instead of like, I these like cripple type studs, putting in for your headers. That's another little trick. I did that at the top as well. You can see at the top, right? Just using up my scrap studs for that. But yeah, it's just crazy, right? You just got to make it work and figure out how to do it, like how to get that done. But I just want to see. So we're screwing this stud into the wall all the way up, right? And then we have the kicker shot to the I-beam out to the wall, right? So super strong. It's not going anywhere. Everything's tied in. Lots of, like, this whole back run here, like this is the bathroom here, bathroom in there. Just funky plumbing stuff too, right? Like Super funky. Like that's a really bad spot for the vent. You know, I don't know if that's in the right spot, but this is the walk-in cooler here. This is the walk-in cooler. Yeah, it's great. I don't know why we ended up with so much track, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of slot track left. That's okay. That's good. That's okay. That's better. Yeah, and then yeah, like I was saying back here, there's a shelf that comes out here, and then the electrical panel. So we're ready for the electrician today. Everything's braced up. I got my channel, but you can see, like, yeah, this drywall, I had to finish all this drywall and tape behind everything. Okay, so that's also the thing. We wanted to make sure all this was fire taped because we can't get the lift back in here now. Okay, because it won't, well, unless we collapse it, it won't go underneath this bulkhead. But either way, we had to tape it all before we framed in front of it. So that whole corner all fire taped, right? Nice clean taping job. I got tons of video of everything so far, guys. There's lots of video. So I have, like, I'll be in editing like for I could be editing forever. Really, it's crazy how much footage I have. Like I was saying, you guys have probably only seen 2% of everything I've ever recorded, and the rest I have is on hard drives. But yeah, that's a nice thing with double layer up there in the free throw. I can put backing in wherever I want. Make the cuts nice and tight. You know, nothing too crazy, right? So it's simple as that. But yeah, we're looking good. Yeah, like I say, double layer 5/8, dude. So 12-foot stand-ups. I start with a 6-inch strip on the bottom. What that does is it staggers my first layer to be 6 inches above the top layer. Okay, top layer I use a 1/2-inch spacer. It comes 1/2 inch off the floor, right? But you need to stagger both joints, the vertical and horizontal joints. So you can kind of see here, right? There's a perfect example right there. Okay, so there's my 6-inch strip, and then my 12 on top of that. So and then of course I'm staggering it 16 inches, right? As well this way. Hey XP, what's up, buddy? How's it going, brother? Am I hiring out here, eh? I don't know, man. I might be. I don't know. I'm kind of because Murat quit, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the future here, man. I might need to hire somebody, or I don't know. But yeah, you definitely want to reach out to me on email. We could talk, buddy. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, Murat doesn't want to do it anymore. He's back in Canada though, but yeah, he just doesn't want to do this stuff anymore. He doesn't like doing the out of town stuff, and he basically, there's not enough money, too much bullshit, this and that. I think, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly, but I think maybe I don't know, I'm not too sure really. I respect his decision though. It's all good. I mean, it's been so hard on us, the guys. Like, we've been working so goddamn much that, like, we never see like, we're never, like, it's just 7 days a week nonstop, you know. Yeah, well, we were doing really well, buddy. Yeah, so I don't know, we just never had time for anything else though. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, I know like with all the out of town stuff and that, my wife is like, you know, it's hard with her too. She's got to work and the kids and all that, but yeah, it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. If I can land more in town stuff, I'm hoping he'll come and do some jobs and stuff. But yeah, I love Murat. He was the best, and that's gonna be a hard guy to, you know, hard to find somebody to work with after that. After working with that guy, he was the best guy but you know, he was a really good partner. But yeah, as such a life, you know. But yeah, he was so good. Yeah. I'm just glad he's back in Canada. He made it back from Russia and safe and sound, and I love he's got such a beautiful family. You know, he's such a nice man, and his family's so beautiful. Like, I have so much respect for him. But hey, Cater McDonald, thanks, brother, and happy Friday, Mr. Rankin, 1976, my man. Right on, dudes, right on. Hey, I appreciate the likes, guys. I do really appreciate that. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, man. But yeah, you guys can kind of see here, eh? The building was supposed to be only 18 feet high. It's 19 feet. So our 18-foot studs don't fit, okay? I had to land them below the ceiling. And basically all I did was shoot kickers to the I-beam to pick them up, right? So you can guys can kind of see that. And then I had to drop this middle part down because I didn't have long enough studs to go all the way up. So it's just like, holy cow, right? So I have, like, it seems like I have exactly enough studs for for everything, right? And then this bulkhead now, this is going to be my bulkhead from HE double hockey sticks, right? Like, I got the laser here to show you, and like you can see the green line up there. It's like cuts in the duct, but look at all the iron and the joists and like, oh, iron, oh, everywhere. And two big like ducts, like, oh god, it's gonna be the bulkhead from hell, man. So I'm not looking forward to this bad boy, but I'm glad Ben and I stayed late last night. We were here till 9 o'clock last night, and we got this front part done. So we come out of the back. It sucks when you're having drywall, then tape, and then frame. You know. Hey man, what's up, Professor X, FIL, my man? Does metal framing have any structural load it's rated to support? Currently putting a 4,000 kilogram shipping container on cement blocks, so I was curious. Yes, there is absolutely a structural side to it. So that's where the different gauges come into play. So the right here is the is light gauge, and then of course, so there's not too much structural integrity there, but you can use it in ways that are strong, okay? Like there's things you can do to double up studs or this and that, make box beams and stuff like that to make it strong. However, there's better steel, like you can use 18 gauge, there's 18 gauge, 16 gauge, 15 gauge, 14 gauge, 12 gauge. So you can see where I'm going, right? Like the lower the number, the heavier the gauge. Like the thicker the metal is, the stronger it is, right? And yeah, there's a steel for anything, right? Like you can use steel for anything, man. But yeah, there is definitely structural properties, yes. Now, and then yeah, Professor or XP bottle, yes. So you find it hard to break into the local market in Edmonton? That's a tough question because I've been here for almost 20 years now, and I've been busy the whole time. Like I've never been without a job, really, you know. Unless it was like on purpose. But yeah, I would say no, it's not that hard, dude, and especially if you know. Especially angle iron, yeah, 100%, yes. Especially if you know somebody like me, right? I can tell you who to contact, and I can tell you what to do. You know what I mean? Like, bid on commercial projects for your company. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I would say it's not that hard. I'm saying, like, every market is seeming like it needs guys. It just needs guys, and as long as you can do the job, and get it done and stuff like that, you'll keep getting jobs. So basically, like what Murat and I were doing is he has the phone number on his truck, and that was huge, right? And that I'm gonna get a job sign printed up too to put in the windows. But yeah, you just simple small advertising and people will call you. You're gonna get people calling and asking you to price jobs. Yeah, it's crazy. Like right now, I don't even everything's done through referral, you know, like. It's been great. It's been really good. I just wanted to show you guys this up there. You can see how I'm using the steel stud for backing and not wood, right? That's the ideal way to do it. Non-combustible, right? So when I insulate up there, I also got to stuff insulation in the one side of the beam as well, right? Yeah, so this side is easier. The other side was like there was a lot of braces and stuff like that. It took me a while to do these tops, to be honest with you. They're like there's like seven angles in this one with these stupid things here. And then there's the iron there. That I-beam was a mess. There's stuff like that I hid with first layer even. Like there's weird angles and stuff, and it was a nightmare getting that around that beam. But it looks really nice right now. Like nice and it's covered. I got it nice and tight. So. And then you can see I've taped over, like there's angle here, there's an angle there. Oh, it's just like, oh my God. But yeah, it was a little much. And especially when you're doing double layer, it's like you got to do it twice every time. It sucks so bad. But the other side, there's only three angles in the I-beam. On this and this side, I had 7 angles. the I-beam, there was these things, and blah, 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 blah. The other side is going to be way quicker. But yeah, that's nice, guys. Yeah. But yeah, that's that. Roxol and fire spray. Yeah, so, oh, not small builders, but the bigger contractors. Not small builders, but bigger contractors. Yeah, maybe it is. I wouldn't really know, because I don't do the big stuff, because there's too much safety protocol and stuff like that. It's just, I don't do that stuff. I only do these small jobs, TIs right now, right? I'll do an exterior job, sure, but it's just like, I like this where I'm at. This nice tenant stuff is good stuff, good money. I mean, if I could land some exterior stuff, that's huge money, but that's harder. You got to get into that you got to have more insurance and stuff and blah. It's just, yeah, that would be a little tougher to get into. And they want to vet you properly, like qualify you, like safety wise and all that. So yeah, it's a little different, but yeah. So there should be a fire spray at the top. I don't do that. So you can see up there where it's fire sprayed, the Roxol stuffed in the flutes and then fire sprayed. Yeah, that is not part of my job. I only do up to the Q deck. And then they have to get the fire spray guy in after me. So yeah, I just go up to the Q deck, 3/4 of an inch down, and that's where my wall stops. And then they have to hire a different guy to come and do the top for the fire spray. Rock wool is crazy popular in Canada. Yeah, it is. I know. It's all fiberglass unless it's a rich person's home. Yeah, right? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm trying to start doing my own small gas station and small tenant work myself, but in Ontario you need at least 20 million liability if the project is... Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ontario's tougher. It's way easier here. And I think gas stations in particularly are tougher because you need to have like certain training, like post training and stuff like that, Yeah, that's right, yeah. Part-time fire inspector, yeah, buddy. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Right on, brothers. No, that's so cool. My God, I'm really happy to see everybody. Hey, it's really nice to see you guys, I gotta say, man. Gas card and shit. Fortunately, I have them from the union, but yeah, it's a lot. Can't even take small jobs without spending. Yeah, I bet. I know. Yeah, petroleum is a whole other beast. I used to work in petroleum. I worked for a company as a carpenter called Petrocom, and we built gas stations. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Really neat stuff. A lot of underground work in gas stations, right? So we were doing all that, the underground work and the concrete and stuff like that, like all the pile caps and the grade beams and all that and blah blah blah. It was fun. And then I worked as a project manager for another company called Phoenix Petroleum. So I know the petroleum business quite well. And that one's a little bit tougher to get into than say these TIs, right? But yeah, boys, well, it's time to get going to work here. I got to get going here. We got a little bit of a late start today. Like I was saying, we were here till 9 last night, and I was just like, bagged, kind of slept in a little bit today, so a little bit of a late start. But yeah, we want to get out of here by 6 today so we can go swimming at the hotel and have a nice dinner. That would be nice. And then tomorrow we'll have like a short day, and then back to Edmonton. And then I'll be coming back myself. Ben will be going to school, back to school. Grade 11. Woo! Yes, grade 11, boys. Whoa! 2 more years of high school, eh? And then he's going to do whatever he wants to do. He wants to become an electrician. Yes, sir. So that's right. I mean, I think he's getting a little pressure though, to go to school. But today, man, it's his choice. He can do whatever he wants. It's Friday, yeah. Yeah, plumber, Pluber, yeah. I know. Right on, guys. Mr. Rankin, you too, brother. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I just want to say it's really nice to see you guys. Too, if you guys are in the States, you should be able to see. I'm just gonna pin my hat to the chat. So unfortunately, when you do Shopify merch, YouTube will only let me show one country at a time. So yeah, I just anything but exactly XP bottle, exactly anything but ISM. But it's always good to know how to do it, right? And that's the benefit of him learning on how to build some wall stuff and all that, because that's handy. That's handy, right? You want to know how to do that, right? But yeah, guys. So yeah, you guys check out the clothing store, Kronies.store. It's on the web now, Kronies.store. And then I'm gonna do a live stream next week we're gonna do an official launch for the clothing line. And I'll have discount codes then, but you can browse the merch store right now, see if you like anything, and all custom designs made by me. I did all of the designs myself, and I procured all of the shirts and hats. Like I did tons of research, and I got the nicest, most comfortable shirts, awesome stuff. Nothing but best quality I could get, guys. So. Hopefully you liked what you see on the merch store. Let me know what you think. Yeah, if you guys have any questions down below in the comments, please let me know. XP Bottle, Mr. Rankin, 1976, Professor X, Raphael. Guys, it's so good to talk to you. Michael Daniels, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. You're a rock star. Everyone, be safe out there. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye for now, guys. And I appreciate you guys hitting the like button, too. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Well, I should put a new ticker, like a thing.